She carried a grudge that burned deeper than anyone knew. Born in a small Wisconsin town in 1911, she grew up with a spark for the stage, her heart set on performing from the moment she could speak. Raised in Philadelphia, her sharp mind and quiet sensitivity hinted at the talent that would one day light up screens. As a young woman, she chased her dreams to Hollywood, not as a star, but as a behind-the-scenes worker, piecing together stories as a script girl in the 1930s. Those early years taught her the heartbeat of filmmaking, camera angles, pacing, the delicate dance of bringing a tale to life. Her time in the shadows only fueled her hunger to step into the light. By the mid-1930s, she started landing small roles, often uncredited, but her presence was unforgettable. With her small frame, piercing gaze, and a voice that could carry both warmth and steel, she made every moment count. Directors noticed her knack for stealing scenes without trying, her subtle expressions breathing humanity into even the smallest characters. She became a go-to character actress, reliable, disciplined, and always elevating the story. Her career bloomed through the 1940s and 1950s. With roles in timeless films, think heartwarming classics about family, love, and redemption. In 1948, she landed a part as a tender, complex aunt in a family drama, earning her an Oscar nomination and a Golden Globe. It was the moment the industry saw her not just as a supporting player, but as a force. Still, she stayed humble, driven by the craft, not the spotlight. Fame was never her goal. Authenticity was. By the 1950s, she was a familiar face on TV, popping up in everything from gritty westerns to quirky comedies, playing stern mothers or kind neighbors with ease. Audiences might not have known her name, but her face felt like home. Then came 1972, and with it, her defining role as the grandmother in a TV series about a tight-knit family surviving the Great Depression. As the matriarch, she was the family's rock-wise, witty, and fiercely loving. Her connection with the actor playing her husband was pure magic, their scenes radiating a love that felt real. Viewers adored her, and her performance earned her 3 Emmys, cementing her as a television legend. But in 1976, tragedy struck. A stroke left her partially paralyzed, her speech stolen. Most thought her career was finished. Yet, with a fire that mirrored the characters she played, she fought back, clawing her way through recovery to return to the show. Her real-life struggle wove into her character's story, and when she appeared on screen again, audiences didn't just cheer, they wept. Her comeback was a testament to her grit, a reminder that she was as unbreakable as the women she portrayed. If this story moves you, please share it with someone who needs a spark of inspiration. It's a reminder of what resilience can do. Off-screen, she was a quiet soul, spiritual and kind, living simply in California with close friends who became family. She mentored younger actors, her warmth a guiding light on set. But beneath her gentle exterior, there was a storm few saw coming a deep, personal dislike for one co-star that simmered through the years. What made this clash so shocking was how it contrasted with her reputation for kindness. Who could inspire such resentment in a woman so beloved? Her personal life had its own chapters of love and loss. In 1934, she married a filmmaker, a man much older but whose passion for storytelling matched hers. Their home buzzed with creative minds, writers, actors, dreamers. He pushed her to chase her ambitions, and she soaked up his knowledge of the craft. But Hollywood's grind and their diverging paths strained the marriage. By 1944, they parted ways, no children, no bitterness, just a quiet acceptance that their story had ended. She later called it a chapter that shaped her, teaching her resilience and the cost of following her passion. A decade later, she met a woman who would change her life. Their connection was instant, built on shared values and a deep, unspoken understanding. This woman became her partner, her anchor through the highs of fame and the lows of illness. When the stroke hit, her partner was there, nursing her back to health, cheering her return to the screen. They built a private world together, far from Hollywood's glare, filled with love and laughter. Their bond, though never fully defined publicly due to the era's constraints, was her greatest source of strength, but back on set, something darker brewed. The young actor who played her grandson in that iconic family series, the sensitive, aspiring writer who won hearts worldwide, rubbed her the wrong way. To her, he was talented but cocky, his youthful charm masking an arrogance she couldn't stomach. She'd spent decades earning her place in a cutthroat industry, valuing discipline and respect above all. He, barely in his 20s when the show began, seemed to breeze through with an ease she found infuriating. "Talent's nothing if it goes to your head," she once said, her words sharp with frustration. Their tension wasn't loud or explosive. It was quiet, subtle, a cold glance, a curt word. She'd bristle when he joked between takes, seeing it as a lack of seriousness. He, in turn, found her rigid, a relic of an older Hollywood that didn't gel with his free-spirited approach. Crew members noticed the chill. She'd tense up when he was near, her usual warmth replaced by a tight-lipped focus. "He just got under my skin," she later confessed. "I don't know why. Maybe it was his confidence, or maybe he reminded me of someone I'd rather forget." The stakes of their clash felt personal. She'd fought too hard, sacrificed too much, to tolerate what she saw as entitlement. Yet she was a professional. She never let their friction derail a scene. Their on-screen chemistry as family was flawless, a tribute to her skill. But off-camera, the divide was real. Why did this one actor stir such resentment in a woman known for her generosity? Years later, after her stroke, he reached out with kind words, offering support. She appreciated the gesture, but couldn't shake the past. "He meant well," she said with a wry smile, "but some people you just don't click with." Even as she softened with age, the memory of their tension lingered, a rare blemish on her otherwise warm legacy. She adored most of her co-stars, treating the younger ones like her own, but with him, something never clicked. Was it a clash of generations? A mirror of her own buried insecurities? Or just a personality mismatch that time couldn't mend? Her career stretched into her later years, with occasional returns to the screen, each role a reminder of her enduring talent. When she passed in 1999 at 87, Hollywood mourned a quiet giant. Her life was a masterclass in perseverance through divorce, illness, and personal grudges. She never lost her love for the craft. Her story reminds us that even the kindest hearts can hold a grudge. And even the strongest spirits face battles we'll never see. This story isn't just about her triumphs. It's about the messy, human truth behind the legend. If it resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the heart of Hollywood's unsung heroes. Who else do you think carried a hidden grudge? Let's talk about it below.